Hey, this is MassX with a brand new Stella Sora video, and I was planning on, and actually am currently playing this game, but I haven't been really feeling like putting out videos for this game, quite honestly, because this gacha system has been a big disappointment. If you haven't seen what has come out there, if you played in prior versions, and again, you should always take CBTs and other versions that aren't officially released with a grain of salt. But in those versions, the gacha did not have a 50-50. The gacha had a lot less currency that you had to spend for a 10 pull, and they adjusted all that, and quite honestly, it's just not good. And it's very difficult for a person to want to play a game within day one. The rewards that were given are fine. They're not spectacular. You are going to get a selector on day 5, but the game itself, I don't think with the amount of dupes you need to build a character, and from what I've seen from pulling on this game and what they're charging and the rates, it's honestly a big ouch. And I just don't see people wanting to play this game long term because of that. And it's really sad because the game itself is not bad at all. I would even argue this game is actually pretty fun. I'm not going to say it's the most original game in the world by any means, but the graphics are really nice, the gameplay is fun, it's something a little different. I wouldn't say it's not been done before, because it has. And the story, if you're a story-based person, is incredibly deep. It's actually surprisingly deep. And that's actually what, for a certain segment of players, I think would really enjoy, because it actually has a lot to offer if that's what you're into. If you don't care about the story and you hit skip all the time, then it's not even any big deal to you. The auto battle feature in this game is very bland. You really do have to interact with the game, which is not necessarily a bad thing, and there are certain areas of the game that you have to interact with, and when you go to higher levels, it is just impossible to auto. You have to play manual, but again, that's not a bad thing, especially for people that enjoy and don't want to just stick in auto. I like auto, but I like auto for areas of the game that I don't care about anymore. I've already done, or I'm farming, but when you don't have that, but I don't mind it when it's something that's supposed to be a challenge to you. But this game and its gacha system and the changes that were made, where we're at right now in 2025, and the outlook of the future in 2026, and some more of the games that are coming out before the end of this year, I really think their choice to make the cost go up for their 10 pulls and to change their percentages, I do think was an incredibly bad decision to make, literally on the doorsteps of release, and not really even saying anything to anybody, especially people they sponsored, and put them in a very precarious situation because they were playing the version that did not have these changes. But I just wanted to do a video because I'm just at this point not going to really cover the game at all. Like I said, I just did that quick reroll guide. Even that I was second guessing whether I was going to do it or not. But I wanted to see how the publisher and developers would react. And again, it has only been maybe like 48 hours or so since release. Maybe there'll be some changes this week, but we know from this year and seeing all the games that have made very poor decisions in the first 30 days and where those games are at. And some of them, if they have an EOS, are probably going to EOS, and some are just hanging on barely, or they lost such a significant amount of their player base, they could have probably been making 3 times what they are now due to those poor choices. But either way, The game's not bad. If you enjoy it, I would highly recommend, definitely with this game, sticking to a free-to-play model unless they make some changes to the systems that they have currently implemented for the Gacha right now, because I just, in good conscience, can't really recommend this game at this point with what they've chosen to do. And it's such a shame, because I've played a lot of games that Yostar has published, and they're usually really good. So I'm curious to see how they're going to handle this. And again, just because you're a publisher on the game does not mean you have total control. Contracts are set up differently all the time for different publishers, what they can, what they can't do, if they're just a straw man, if they have full creative license to make a ton of changes. So I'm going to wait, sit back and make judgment on this after another week or two and see how it goes. But out of the gate, this is kind of a bummer, because I think a lot of people are looking forward to this game, and I really think they've stumbled out of the gate on this one. So, with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.